In other news from the Bronx, the club has made a trade and have acquired relief pitcher Peter Blum from the Seattle Mariners. And in return, they'll send starting pitcher James Paxton, according to team sources. The Twins combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 6-5. The A's launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 4-1. The Seattle Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they blasted the Astros 11-3. The New York Mets broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. The Chicago Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-0. Sonny Gray took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-0. The Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. Zach Galvin collected win number 2.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got a good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A bare hand for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power, and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Takes this the other way to right. O'Neill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and no one will track it down.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Line drive to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in for the Braves, Kang, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball well outside. Duvall leads off second with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Christian Flush is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. How's this one off? slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt gloves it. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to
Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Braves on top 2-0. Stepping up now.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Dylan.
So striding in, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Goldschmidt at second with 2 down. Ready with the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Line towards center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So digging in, Adam Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now at the plate, Kang hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box, Christian Flush, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt. Is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he's back easily. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's safe.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-1 homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Touki Toussaint comes on now looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Last time through was a base hit. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bader giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. The next to bat for
Leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting. Fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Stepping in, Hang. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the grass hill and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Your attention, please.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Drew Waters. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Popped up. Goldschmidt is under it, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. On to the bottom. Kieran O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
56.
Trying to.
O'Day.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna ranging back to the track. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. To deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 8-3. Bryce Wilson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 66.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike
Bader.
1. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Dylan.
Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Acuna ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Another good. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Number 62.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base.
Now to the plate, Kang. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Flush. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
No.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Braves 6. Matt Carpenter is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Carpenter.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Popped him up. Swanson waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Let's play ball.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Kang is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Paul DeYoung, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 home. hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here is second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith enters
for Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Standing in now, number 8. No balls and a strike to count. d'Arnaud stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Miller, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nice try,
Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The center fielder, number 13. Ronald
digging in to try it again. Ronald Acuna hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Carlson has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
12-6, the final tally here. The St. Louis Cardinals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kim earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 hours and 18